Good evening. My name is Alexis Rouse, and I'm going to be talking about retracing our steps through American cultural history. So, throughout the semester, we covered lots of ground. We talked about several time periods that shaped the literary world as it is today. The first era that we talked about was postmodernism. So, postmodernism began in 1945 and is now present day. And it's all about having equality, being non-conforming. It's just so much that entails with postmodernism. It personally shaped me, who the person I am today. Just reading the stories, from this time period. From example, we could talk about Good Country People with Flannery O'Connor, and how the main character was a non-conforming outsider who, loved science, and at that time, in her time period, was very unladylike. So now as we transition from postmodernism into modernism, which is through the time periods of 1914 to 1945, you can see a big shift. Trying to get to that point of postmodernism, you can see a lot of, rewriting and unlearning things and making changes. And you see that, just history, just questioning what was already being taught. And you can see that with Langston Hughes. Throughout several of his literary work, you see how he reaches out to the people of color to, make them feel enough to have that change, to, when it comes to telling them they are enough, So, lastly, I want to talk about the time period of, the Romantic period, which is all about being heroic, the American Renaissance. You can see, my personal favorite. This is my personal favorite period. When it talks about, for example, Frederick Douglass, and how he was very brave as a man of color, and being able to stick out, stand out and stand up for his race, and how he did it in a time period where, that was just the unimaginable thing to do, So I really enjoyed that time period the most. And, all of these time periods combined just throughout, it has really shaped fashion. It shaped culture. It shaped, art, music. It shaped, just so much, literary work, But that's what I consider, retracing our steps through cultural American literary work. Thank you.